about POG Media, so my many tree as a transit, I just say a Ghana political stories, Navy, and I have a gem, and I have someone almost more the echo at the airbar or highway. So now you're bored the renders in the any SO editor, a parliament, and I just say you're bored a rather minority team, a leader, I have your marking, and I catch him, and I say a speaker of parliament, and so it's me, I suspended on indefinitely. And now a year ne case and also what attorney general catch and also call assault police police officer no that is a year the speaker of parliament as one got no got tenafi that is a investigation bibia to me bury na as a omo clear ni din and as on guilty that is on also etimi as ababa as a minority leader edema a year osono amanyoko na busu ameze bejebre ya bo e the rasa story be that say that is nto aso kra Ayariga so din bobo ebebo edi bra sa story we man na say kame akoye say ono Afenyo marking and so atimi kana na bi e parliament wabusua o de mean say obre yembo enfam bra sa story be that say
the police have done their investigations. They have handed over the docket to the Attorney General, and the Attorney General says, yes, a case of assault. This Afenyo marking attacked a police officer. Anka Oku police, it's an assault. Prosecutor, why are you going to allow this criminal to go and vet a chief justice? I'm asking you a simple question, Alban. And I don't think, sir, you are in that office or you are now the Speaker of Parliament. You are now the Speaker of Parliament, so you don't care. And that you can just dip the integrity of Parliament in shit. And I don't think that's what you want to do. Because a few months ago, Tokonu and this same criminal called Afenyo marking, they disrespected you and disrespected Parliament. It should tell you something, that these people have never respected you as a Speaker of Parliament. These MPP people have always seen you as a Northerner who does not represent anything. And they have always continuously disrespected you till now. This time, you need to prove to Ghanaians that you are not biased, you are not corrupt, you are not like the ones you are referring as corrupt people, and that you can make a change. Afenyo marking needs to be kicked out of Parliament until these investigations, until the AG takes their decision. He's not supposed to sit in Parliament and carry himself as a minority leader in front of you. It is an indictment on you, the Speaker, for you to be addressing somebody who has assaulted a public servant like a police officer, a minority leader. It's an indictment on you. So you, Alban Bagbin, you cannot sit in Parliament and say minority leader whilst you know the guy is a criminal, whilst you know the guy has a docket sitting on the desk of the Attorney General. I don't think you would do that because say ubu and ubu Ghana mrana. I know say Obekachira who say there is no way you are going to allow somebody who are Attorney General Ekase wakwa assault you be prepared for court. No, you want that person to be standing in Parliament and making laws for you. Yes, I don't expect a majority leader to also come and stand in Parliament and start singing and pretending he's the most gentleman in Ghana. And that is what you have been doing, Ayariga. You enter Parliament and you become Father Christmas. You are the only Northerner who has been to school, who can conduct himself. You are the only one who wants to go to Allah. So when people are fooling, you'll be choosing 9 sweats. You think what 9 sweats is what brought you there? People did dirty job to make you get the majority leader. The job you don't want to do. The dirty job you don't want to take your face to do. The dirty job you don't want to do. There were some young people calling themselves communicators. People put their lives on the line to do that dirty job for you to become majority leader. The things you thought you are bigger than, the things you thought you cannot do, the things you believe that it is against your tribe, it is against your religion. The dirty things you will never do, somebody's son, somebody's daughter went down there to go preach the news for you to become majority leader. So don't take this for granted. Don't come to Parliament and come and do me. I am the most educated man, so I'm going to conduct myself. If you want to be seen as an educated man who conducts yourself, go and sit in front of your wife at home. Because if it were you, Ayariga, and AG Abeka say, or assault case than table so and can kwasi or channel pancomo press conference. And every time these people fool, you people coil in. I don't know whether you guys are doing corrupt things with these people. I am beginning to believe, say, who Ayariga ni team na muti anymore no. Money Afenyo, you are into some corrupt dealings. If you're not into any corrupt dealings, there are a lot of times, these people have shown you the teeth. They have shown you that they want to destroy you. Now what towards this say, and you are not bold enough to criticize Afenyo. Because if you are Ayariga, you go to parliament and you sit with Afenyo and call yourself majority and Afenyo minority leader, whilst you know, and you are a lawyer, whilst you know that this guy has assaulted a police officer and his docket is sitting on the table of the Attorney General, then you will have no respect as a majority leader. Nobody will respect you because now we know you are condoning nonsense in the name of I am a nice man. This guy is not supposed to stand in parliament and speak until the Attorney General makes his decision. How many people in our Ghana you accuse your man? Then from court. How many people in Ghana? And if we are going to allow this criminal, this guy who is supposed to stand before a judge on Monday, this guy who is supposed to be facing the law, to sit in front of Bafuboni, to say, I want to interview Bafuboni, then it means we are mad in Ghana as a nation. We are stupid people. Why should we allow a potential criminal to be sitting in front of Bafuboni to say, I am going to vet you? We all now have the facts. The Attorney General says that it is true. They can tell us that their office has received the case docket of minority leader Afenyo assault case. Assault case docket. You, Alban Bagbin, you sat in parliament. They insulted Senator Rawlings that her father is a murderer. You sat there. You didn't do anything. You were happy. Alban Bagbin, you sat in parliament. These MPP piglets, they told the founder of the party that made you who you are today. You, Alban Bagbin. These same MPP people, they sat in parliament and told the daughter of the founder of the party that made you who you are. Without NDC, you were nobody. They told her in the face that she is a daughter of a murderer. Till date, you have covered it up. The hypocrisy in your eyes. The hypocrisy you live with. The kind of hypocrisy you are carrying around and pretending that you have integrity. It is despicable. The last time I heard you speaking, oh, that case has not ended. We are looking into it. You are lying. Those people who said that Senator Rawlings is the daughter of a murderer, those people, you know them. You, Alban Bagbin, you know them. You are in parliament and condoning all these kind of things. And you expect Ghanaians to worship you as a man with integrity. Today, you are faced with a clear case of assault. A clear case of assault. Afenyo has assaulted a police officer. Alban, this guy has assaulted a police officer. The police have done all their investigations and they have come to that conclusion that he assaulted. Senior police officers were witnesses to the young police officer. Superintendents and then ASPs were all there and they said it was true. Now this case is on the desk of the Attorney General. How can you, at Alban Bagbin, how can you sit there and say this cockroach should go and sit in front of Bafuboni and interview Bafuboni? The majority on Monday should stop this guy from sitting in front of Bafuboni to interview him until he's cleared by the Attorney General, until he goes to court and get clearance that he did not assault the police officer, because we cannot allow criminals to be vetting Chief Justice. This is a criminal offense, and it makes Afenyo a criminal per the documents we are seeing. And in China, I catch MPP4. I make a baby chemo. Won't cry, Miss MPP4. MP before. MP before. But make a big trouble. Afenyo marking, he can go to jail. He can go to jail any day. I never say because I'm be a bim. But I know they be amogen say I am joking. Hey, Bagbin, you cannot protect Afenyo marking. The NPP in Parliament, they don't respect you, and I don't know the kind of poison you and them have eaten. That is what is making you not to be able to address them in their face. Because if you are a man with integrity that I know, the integrity that you have been preaching, then you will be bold to release a statement even tonight that you don't expect from the statement of the Attorney General, you don't expect Afenyo Markin to be sitting in front of the Chief Justice to vet him. You see why I say you don't have the power to control the minority. This was when the vacant seat issue came. See the way Afenyo Markin disrespected you. You have no power. They have made you so.
Like, I want to subscribe you to a POG Media as well. And if you know, go so I bet your post subscription. Now, by sharing off for so and so it's make a comedy, you know, who the echo and the Ebanina or my Ghana political space. Now, in some man, I just say, Kevin Taylor, Kobe Taylor, and the two Johnny and I just say, come here, say, a minority leader, no, as I know, it's me suspended indefinitely. Because a year on also criminal case Attorney General and chain just almost get preparing for court and home here and I say a year also eba bigina a parliament anywhere be shem right my a year Ghana for because a year Zana say a year parliament no and so dignity and so waiting me about form because a year ordinary citizen just on also a member of parliament are current now you did not tune da. The science and on advocate say yeah, free. Now, in dinner, we are not back to Parliament.
Some puppets in Parliament, and this minority, they are chopping your ass. They are chopping your ass, and you are sitting there, speaker, oh speaker, father, oh father, and they are disgracing Parliament, running Parliament down. This is you and Afenyo Markin.
I never stated it was thrown by you at any person.
Mr. Speaker, you said I allegedly said some bailiffs. Allegedly.
No.
Mr. Speaker, then clarify.
Please.
Mr. Speaker,
listen to me.
Mr. Speaker, listen.
Honorable Majority Leader, I don't want to proceed to make some orders. Please, resume your seat. I'm very serious about that.
Mr. Speaker.
Please, resume your seat. Honorable member, your
coming events cast their shadows. We have Parliament now, elect with the executive.
Alban Bagbin, Afenyo Markin stood in front of you and bullshit you. You are sitting there carrying yourself around. You are a man of integrity. You have power. You have nothing. How do you want people like us to take you serious? This fool, you told him to resume his seat. He told you fuck off and he walked out of Parliament. Afenyo Markin. Mr. Alban Bagbin, we fought to get you where you are. We, young people like us that people are saying we insult. Afenyo Markin stood in front of you and said, fuck off, and he walked out of Parliament. You instructed him and commanded him to take his seat. He said, you are nobody. What will make such a criminal tell you that and walk off for you to be quiet? Then it means he's holding your balls. You might have done something illegal that you are scared to take action against the NPP. Is this not despicable enough? When your wife watches this, don't you feel less of a man at home? Mr. Bagbin, So our initial video where don't you feel less of a man at home? You feel less of a man. Because a young boy like this stands in front of you and you are in Ghana telling yourself, you are number 3, you are number 4, you are number 3. This boy, you instruct him to take his seat. He tells you fuck off and walks away. Today, he's going to get away with murder again. Are you going to allow this boy to get away with murder? Where is your integrity and that integrity that we were waiting for to see? Where is it? You talk too much. You don't take any action. You are quick to react to the NDC because it is easy. But when it comes to the MPP, I don't know. Maybe you are in bed with them doing some illegality. That is why maybe you are not able to take action against the NPP. I don't have evidence to it. If I have evidence to it, I'll tell people. But your actions are very questionable. Your actions in that seat, the people who fought down there, the NDC MPs who put their lives on the line, their seats on the line to get you up there, even the person who formed that party to give you that opportunity, you could not defend that person. What integrity do you have? Are you going to dip the integrity more in shit? It's about time you rescue yourself. It's about time you prove to people like us, because it is getting out of hand. Are you going to allow this criminal to stand in front of you in Parliament? And I know you know what Parliament represents. You have all the history of Parliament. You know all the integrity that surrounds Parliament. Are you going to be the person who will destroy Parliament? Because it's looking like if you allow this criminal to stand in Parliament now to talk as a minority leader, then you are the person, you will be the last Speaker of Parliament. You will be the last Speaker of Parliament we will recognize in this country. So it's about you, the integrity and the patriotism you have been showing and saying, I am patriotic. Now, you know the seriousness of this. Parliamentary Privileges Committee needs to sit now. If the Attorney General is saying that there is a docket, an assault docket on their desk, then the Privileges Committee in Parliament, they need to sit now. Because that is why we have the Privileges Committee. Why do we have a member of Parliament who has assaulted a police officer and still carrying himself as a minority leader? We need the Privileges Committee to sit now and look into this matter. It's a must. The Privileges Committee, they need to call a meeting now, because we cannot have a potential criminal carrying himself in Parliament as a member of Parliament when the Attorney General has a criminal docket on him. Who is in charge of the Privileges Committee? I want to see everybody's integrity in Parliament now. Are you, the NDC, going to protect this criminal again? Is that why we brought you to power? Is that the reason why we brought you people to Parliament? To protect a criminal like Afenyo? We want the Privileges Committee to sit. We want the Privileges Committee to meet. Emergency. They need to raise the issue of misconduct against this guy. Because all of you have a policeman protecting you. Every member of Parliament has a policeman protecting him or her. And we believe that you respect the policemen. Unless you people don't respect the policemen who are following you around. Because you people, even when you are taking a shit and you call the police officers, they leave their families and come to you. They come and protect your lives. Now, one of them, they have attacked them. Afenyo has brutalized one of the police officers. Now, are you people going to look into the police officers who are protecting you and your families and say you don't care? Then you are equally as guilty as Afenyo. So the Privileges Committee needs to sit now. Now, this goes to the MPP as a political party. This goes to the MPP as a political party. Now we are asking the MPP. We are expecting you people to issue a formal statement. This Afenyo is a member of the NPP. And if you MPP are telling us that we are party, mudi imraso, you respect the laws of this country and you respect the Ghana Police Service and the personnel. The NPP as a political party needs to release a statement. That statement, it should caution or reprimand Afenyo. Mahama Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Brian Champon, Kobene Japan, and Kentry. We want to see the integrity you 5 dogs have in Ghana politics. We want you, the candidate who want to lead the party, to boldly come out and declare that Afenyo needs to leave his position until the Attorney General takes the case to court and court clears Afenyo off this accusation. Because if none of you is able to tell Afenyo in the face on your campaign trail, then none of you dogs deserve to lead Ghana. Because you people are now campaigning to be the leaders of the NPP. And if today, this particular party, which you want to lead, you have all your MPs leader assaulting a police officer, and you are not able to come out boldly to criticize and to make sure this person, out of the love and respect you have for the Ghana Police Service, is reprimanded, cautioned, or told to step aside as the leader of the MPPs in Parliament, then you fools should never stand or mount any platform to tell Ghanaians to vote for you. Kennedy Japan, Mahama Bawumia, Brian Champon, Kobene Japan, and Educhum Kentry. You 5, I want to see the integrity you have. Prove to me I'm going to prove to Ghanaians you cannot lead Ghana. You people, none of you will be bold enough to make an emphatic statement that Afenyo should step away from Parliament. He should step away from the leadership of Parliament and allow the Attorney General to conclude. Allow the Attorney General to go to court and then court to conclude this case before he can call himself a member of Parliament leading the NPP. If none of you is able to do that, and you are not supposed to tell us your campaign to come and lead Ghana. Because I am very sure that every single place you people go to, you have Ghana Police Service personnel following you. And I know, Bawumia, there's a policeman who is your bodyguard. The government has given you a policeman to protect you. Your wife, those your children and yourself, they have left their children at home. Police for the jamoma and your will fear. And I wonder what you know. More than them, the police leader bontrina or bomb ho bang. And then Obi are attacking a party member, an MPP member are attacking a police near you. Bawumia cannot speak that NPP member should be reprimanded, especially when he's a member of Parliament and the leader of the MPP in Parliament. It shows that there's no leadership in you people. You are not leaders, you are animals. Because today, we all know that Afenyo has a criminal case hanging around his neck. Me catch the Ghana for say, Efutu PDD, we Jimmy you, me catch them from Tete. Me catch them Debia say Afenyo is a fool. From the day I did a scandal on him, defending a pedophile, going to take somebody's wife, and then calling the person to threaten the person's life, and sending thugs to a 2 or 3 year old kid, their school, to go and kidnap them. That day, na me catch him say Afenyo with Jimmy. And I told him from more winning banning, I say, Sàck was champagne sono, it will come back to bite you. Where we are on hine ewo winnie bar, o share Afenyo hine no. Fasa nyansa na ode share hine no, eyi sa osa hine ni free so. Because sa osa hine na mo dia mano no, or ye kromfo. He's a criminal who is assaulting police officers in Accra. Unless one him for na more winnie bar no, most of ya kromfo is Afenyo. We expect you, the chiefs at Winneba, to also carry some integrity. Because more info, you are supposed to set as an example. Somebody, a Indian title of your marking, say or your sahine, na ende, Nipana mo friend or sahine no, ni case that Attorney General table, so a criminal case than a swa. Why are you people alive?
Ayariga Media is a POG Media there. Ebano Ghana authentic political updates and headlines happen also betimi akabi now for who the echo and the urbanina my Ghana podcast space na message so subscribers to POG Media and the echo as average of subscription now I share enough for so answer so etimi akabi now so who the echo and the urbanina my Ghana podcast space betimi so about the comment section na where the come and afajo media me that's it so jebre na ka POG me message